Hey besties, welcome back to Brunch. I'm your host, Taquira Peoples, and this is the Late Brunch Show with Taquira Peoples. And today's episode or podcast is going to be very chill. Before I start, I just want to say you guys can go listen to this podcast over on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or anywhere you can find podcasts. And if you are listening, and if you are listening, you can go over on my YouTube channel at Taquira Peoples, and you can watch the video version there, or if you're watching the video, you can listen to the audio versions over on those platforms. Link is all down below. And yeah, so last night, it is Saturday, the weekend of the 4th of July, I went out, and I am still suffering the consequences of my actions, and I was like, you know what, let's just have a chill day. Let's just talk about Disney Channel and growing up watching Disney. And yeah, because if there's one thing I did, I was a Disney kid. I loved a Disney Channel. Now listen, if you were a Nickelodeon kid, that's weird. I feel bad for you, and you should rethink your actions. And I want an apology video with tears, please, and thank you. Now with that being said, I loved Disney Channel, okay? And Disney Channel still to this day has me in a throat hold. In a chokehold. Whatever the fuck it's called. Now, I'm not saying, like, I watch Disney Channel's new, like, TV shows they put out, because that's not really for me, but I do go back and watch, like, my childhood favorites, which we'll talk about my 5 childhood favorite TV shows in their episodes, but I do go back on Disney Plus, and I will watch Hannah Montana, you know, That's So Raven, all that stuff, because I don't want to let go of my childhood. And speaking of some of those shows, let's talk about my top 5, shows, okay? My favorite, like, Disney Channel show was Wizards of Waverly Place. I love Wizards of Waverly Place. I still watch Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, that, I just love Selena Gomez. I love the Russo family. I feel like I was part of the family. I was like, I want to be a wizard. I want to be a wizard. I want to be a wizard so bad. Never watched Harry Potter, though, but wanted to be a wizard. My favorite episode from this, I literally googled all these episodes. I'll, like, leave, like, the information that I found, like, below, so you know what I'm talking about. I also have my notebook over here, so if you see me looking, if you're watching the video version, you see me looking over, it's gonna have a paper with, like, all, like, my episodes, everything I want to say, just because, like, I need structure in my life, okay? And this gives me structure. But yeah, one of my favorite episodes of Wizards of Waverly Place, it was season, what season was this? Season 2, episode 3, graphic novel. This episode literally was my favorite. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. So basically, in this episode, Alex has a crush on this guy named Dean. If you guys are watching and you know who Dean is, girlies, I love you. But Dean was kind of like a bad boy. He was like a little, I think, pretty sure he was like a mechanic and a motorcycle. He's a baddie. And she had a crush on him, obviously. And she would, like, write in her journal, and she would go into her journal using a spell and, like, live out her life. And I was like, I want to do that so bad. I remember, like, writing down on my little journal who had a crush with. And like, oh my god, I wish I can go in here and, like, pretend that we're dating. Like, that'd be so cool. I was so jealous. I was so freaking jealous. And basically, in this episode, her brothers find her journal, and somehow her arch nemesis Gigi gets her journal because Max, her little brother, had it, and then Gigi came over to him, and he's a simp for Gigi. Every time I say Gigi, I think of Gigi Hadid, literally one of my favorite people ever. I love her, iconic, literally one of my idols. Anyways, basically, Max is a simp for Gigi. Gigi got a hold of her diary, and they were like, whoa, what do we do now? And they cast a spell on Gigi to put her into Alex's diary. Alex finds out. Alex is like, you know what, I'm gonna have a duel with her in this world that she created in her journal. It was a whole thing. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about, but it was so iconic. She had, like, her childhood stuffed animal in there, her blanket. Like, it was just one of those things I just remember watching, and I was like, oh my god, I love it so much. Like, it was just iconic. It was so iconic. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, literally, please go watch this episode. It is so good, and you will understand why I love it so much. Like, I just wanted to be, like, I wish I was a wizard to do that. Like, oh my gosh, I just love that episode so much. It was literally my favorite. My second favorite show, which I feel like if you listen to or watch the first episode of this podcast, you know that I'm a huge Nick Jonas fan, and I found Nick Jonas from Hannah Montana. I love Hannah Montana. I wanted to be Hannah Montana. I literally wanted to be just like her. I was like, what if I had an alias? And I was like, I became like a pop star. You know, I cannot sing with shit. I was like, I want to be Hannah Montana. Like, I would, like, pretend that, like, I would be like, going on tour, and, like, oh my god, I was so cringy, but, like, I think every kid did that. I feel like every kid did that. I feel like I did not pronounce that right, or whatever it's called. But, yeah, there was the episode, I think, what was it called? It is called Me, Mr. Jonas, and Mr. Jonas, and Mr. Jonas, because there's 3 Jonas brothers, and in this episode, basically, Hannah was, I think, goofing off with her dad. Like, they were, like, playing with Nerf guns or something, if I remember the episode correctly in the beginning. And she barges into a recording studio, and she finds, obviously, the Jonas Brothers. Now, honestly, Jade this thing when I was little. Because I remember watching this too with my sisters. My sisters, Maisha and Nia, we were, like, little. So, obviously, you know, we'd watch it together. And I remember seeing Nick Jonas and just being like, that's my man. That is my man. That is gonna be my crush for the rest of my freaking life. No cap. Love Nick Jonas. Oh my god, guys. Like, little kid me was losing my mind over him. I was like, he has curly hair. I have curly hair. Nick and I, till the end. Till the end. So, yeah, basically this episode, Miley's dad, Billy Ray Cyrus, you know, started working with the Jonas Brothers. They made a song. I think it was called We Party or something like that. And then Miley and her friend Lily became Milo and Otis. If y'all remember this, oh, this was so good. So good. They pretended to be 2 boys. They went to their recording studio. I think they redid the song. It was like a whole situation. It was good. You just need to watch it. I think I'm not explaining this right, but like if you just watch the episode, guys, it's so good. And then they had a part 2 to it. It was chef's kiss. Also, during Hannah Montana, I always say, dang nabbit Jackson, like I'll drop my phone, I'm like, dang nabbit Jackson, something, like, I have inconvenience in my life, I'm like, dang nabbit Jackson, like, it's so fun to say. I just loved Hannah Montana. Oh my god, I love Hannah Montana. It's such a good show. I miss it. I miss Hannah Montana. You know, I literally can go watch on Disney Plus. I do watch on Disney Plus. I do. I can even sit here and lie. Oh my, there's so many good episodes. Another good episode is like the closet, like her closet, not even episode, just like, I don't know why I said episode, literally her closet. I wanted her closet so bad. I dreamt of like having a rotating closet. If I ever became rich, besties, I am getting a rotating closet to live out my childhood dreams, just for a second. That's all I want. Number 3, one of my favorite TV shows, another one of my favorite TV shows was The Proud Family. I loved The Proud Family. Love them. I'm pretty sure Destiny's Child, which is Beyonce, I think her sisters, I could be wrong, sang the theme song of The Proud Family, I believe, if I'm not wrong, which I could be, but I don't think I am. But my favorite episode was called Psycho Ducks. This is season 2, episode 15, where Penny saves a duck from camp or something like that, and this duck becomes like a menace to the family. Like, he's like basically in control. The duck is in control. The family's like, dude, get the fucking duck out of our house. Like, what are we doing with this duck in our house? And it was just a chaotic episode. And little me was like, I want a duck. Mom, can we get a duck? And she was like, absolutely fucking not. Like, what the fuck, Taquira? But yeah, I love that episode. That's all I can really say. I should have done more research into that episode, but I really did not. I just was like, at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit lazy with it. But yeah, my 4th favorite TV show growing up was Zack and Cody. Besties, we need to talk about Zack and Cody, because Zack and Cody literally had me in a chokehold. The twins still do. Dylan and Cole still have me in a chokehold. I love these boys so much. Let's just talk about Zack and Cody, because Zack and Cody is so fucking iconic. Oh my god, I love Zack and Cody. My favorite episode, my favorite episode from the show is called Daycare, where basically they have to take care of these kids. The kids go psycho mode, they run out, they have to go capture them, they bring them back, they need to put them up for nap time. The kids are just crazy. This episode is so chaotic. It is everything as a little kid that I was like, oh my god, it was such a good episode. Y'all just need to watch it. Every episode I talk about, just go watch it. It's so good. If I'm not mistaken, Maddie like needed help with the babysitting. There was a little boy that wanted to kiss Maddie. And then Zach came in. If y'all know, Zach had a crush on Maddie. And the little boy was like, you better back away from my girl. And Zach was like, you better back away from my girl. And then Maddie's like, I'm no one's girl. Like, y'all need to chill out. But I was like, Zach, what about me? Zach, I'm here. And my sisters were such Cody boys, which is so weird. Because I felt like everybody was a Cody boy. But now that I'm older, I feel like everyone was a Zach girl. Wait, what did I just say? Everyone was a Cody boy? Everybody was a Cody girl. Or a boy. Or whatever you like. And I feel like everyone was like Team Cody. But no, as I grew up, everyone was Team Zach. And I was like, was it always like that? What were we? What? I was kind of shocked. I was like, so you were Team Zach and I was Team Zach. I could have swore you were Team Cody. But yeah, I loved Zach. Zach was my favorite. The Sweet Life on Deck, dude, so good. Such a good show. Dude, Debbie Ryan, that was such an iconic show. I missed that. I missed that era of my life so much. Mr. Mosby, loved him. Esteban, we cannot forget about the boy Esteban. I'm not even trying to pronounce his last name because I'm not going to humiliate myself online. But Esteban, iconic, legendary, king. Literally the definition of an icon is Esteban. He's a GOAT. We love Esteban here. Yeah, I love the twins. I watched Riverdale until season 3, and then I was like, you know what? I love you, Cole. I love you, Cole. I also watched 5 Feet Apart, which is a movie about cystic fibrosis. I have cystic fibrosis, obviously I watched the movie, and I was like, damn, that's my boy. That's my boy right there. And then Dylan was in After. I know, the fan fiction movie, yep. I saw the first one, After, with my friend in theaters, and it was really good. I was like, okay, Harden, I'm vibing with it. And then it just wasn't it. It was not it. And my little sister and I always go, you fucking Trevor. You're fucking Trevor. It's so good. It's so good. I honestly did not finish the second movie. But I did see that part because my little sister would like send it to me. She's like, Taquira, you need to watch this scene. And I'd be like, you're fucking Trevor. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Hero is so iconic. I love Hero. Anyways. One of my last favorite TV shows was Lizzie McGuire. Listen. The girls that get it. The girls that don't. Literally every episode was my favorite. My sister, Maisha, and I would like gawk over this show. But oh, it's so good. And then the movie, Lizzie McGuire Goes to Europe, I believe it's called. Are you kidding me, guys? That movie is iconic. If you've never seen a Lizzie McGuire movie, you're living life wrong. You're living life wrong. You're missing out. Literally, hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. My little sister and I, when we would watch this movie, we'd be like, okay, like, I'll be Isabel this time, and you'll be Lizzie, and then she's like, okay, like, I'm Lizzie, and then you're Isabel. I'm like, okay, like, it was so good. Gordo, I had a fat crush on Gordo. I'm not gonna say, you know what? One of these episodes, we're gonna be talking about my crushes, because literally every single crush I've ever had all looks the same. Literally all looks the same. Brown hair, brown eyes, and curly hair. Some type of, like, curly hair, black, like, a little bit, like, kind of looks like brown, but a little bit, like, you know what I'm talking about? Brown hair, yeah, brown eyes. That's just my type. That's just my type. And I should have seen the pattern growing up. But I definitely did not, but now I see it. But yeah, I had a big crush on Gordo, obviously. I think everybody did. Yeah, it was, he also kind of looked like Nick Jonas. So maybe that's why. But anyway, speaking of movies, Disney Channel Friday nights and Saturday nights popped off. And I mean, if you went to elementary school during this time and, you know, it's a weekend coming up, your friends, you guys are talking about the episodes coming out. Like, oh my god, did you see the new episode of Hannah Montana? And then, like, they're dropping a new movie, Lemonade Mouth. I'm so excited. Like, that shit was so good. Like, watching, like, your 2 episodes, two, because it would start at 7, 3 episodes, 2 episodes. It would start at 7, and then end at 9, and then at 9, they'll play a movie, and it would either be, like, a new movie they're releasing, let's say, like, Lemonade Mouth, so Lemonade Mouth would come out, or it'd be, like, Camp Rock, High School Musical, Let It Shine, Besties, Let It Shine. Are you oh, that movie was so good. The Cheetah Girls. And then Saturday nights, you know, you would have another episode drop. Dude, Disney Channel was just doing it right. Doing it right, dropping shows on the weekends. Besides Sunday. Sunday nights were like, I don't know. I think if you had a show drop on a Sunday, you're kind of a flop. But that's just my opinion. But yeah, Disney Channel really did that. Like, like I said, they had me in a chokehold, you guys. Shake It Up. Oh my god, another iconic show. I have a bone to pick with Shake It Up, though. I wanted to be Rocky. Like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. My little sister and I was like, okay, I'm this character. And I wanted to be Rocky so because I freaking love Zendaya. She's iconic. I love her so much. And my sister's like, no, Tara, you're CC because you have red hair and you're dyslexic. And I was like, that's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair. I didn't choose to be dyslexic and have red hair. It's not fair. But I was CC. And I took it for the team. I took one for the team. But now I love Bella Thorne. She's literally, I love Bella. I love Bella. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love her. Okay? I love her. Then does she also actually have dyslexic? Is she also dyslexic? Because, like, there's that thing that went around with, like, Zendaya where they're like, my mom had a baby. And it turns out it was just a lie. So, I would love to, Bella, if you're listening, let me know. Are you actually dyslexic? If so, dab me up, girl. Dab me up. Yeah. And also, there's another thing that Disney does right. That did right. I don't know if they still do, because I don't watch Disney Channel like that. But, Halloween during Disney Channel, that's it. That's the fucking statement. Disney Channel Halloween, or Halloween during Disney Channel, or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say, was iconic. Legendary. They never missed a beat. They never missed a mark. They were always on time. And they came with so many things. Like, Disney thrived during Halloween because they just popped off every year when I was little. They had, are you kidding me? They had Mostly Ghostly. They had Twitches, Halloween Town. I can't think of the other one I'm thinking of right now. What the frick was that show movie called? That movie, there was a movie, I can't think of what it was called. I'm gonna lose my mind. But listen, the one of the movies I just mentioned, Mostly Ghostly, terrified the fuck out of me. Literally, that movie still to this day scares me. And it's just the freaking janitor guy from Zack and Cody. He plays the janitor in Mostly Ghostly. And, like, the main, like, villain. He terrifies the heck out of me. I cannot watch that movie. I get nightmares. Like, he gives me nightmares. That is nightmare fuel. That is the definition, or should be the definition, of nightmare fuel. Because he terrifies me. Also, Disney Channel episodes, dude. Ant Farm. We got Calling All the Monsters. Are you joking? Are you joking with me? Obviously, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the most iconic episode ever, besides my favorite episode, personally, I think. The Halloween episode, I think it's Room something, with, like, the ghost in that movie. That episode, terrifying. When they were, like, doing a seance and, like, a ghost came through or something like that. Oh my god, I read that they were so excited, like, the cast were so excited to do this episode, they would, like, stay up. They stayed up on set and they, like, came together, okay, so we should, like, do this. It was very much, like, improv for them. And that's so cool, because the way that, like, that all, like, unfolded was so good. Like, it was so good. Like, oh my god. Like, Disney Channel Halloween. Oh, chef's kiss, baby. Like, I promise I don't have COVID. I suffer from lung disease. But no, like, Disney Channel Halloween was everything. Like, I would look forward to Halloween because I knew Disney Channel was going to show up. And they did show up. And they showed out. Like, if they went to the Met Gala, best dress. Best dress goes to Disney Channel because they did it. They did it every year. And they really just, they were just giving it to us. They were giving it to us. I also was pulling my hair when I did that. Also, another thing I want to talk about is Disney Channel games. Do y'all remember this? It was basically the Olympics during the summer for Disney kids like me. I took this shit so seriously. I remember my sisters and I, because the Jonas Brothers were on separate teams. If I'm correct, I believe Joe was on red and Nick was on yellow and Kevin was on green. And I was obviously team Nick, as we've talked about before. My sister was, my niece was team Joe. My little sister was team Kevin, I believe. And we, guys, I kid you not, if our teams lost a day, we would get so mad. Like, this was like the Olympics. This was some serious shit, okay? Like, I remember there was an episode where Nick's team lost. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, they could have done better. Why are they doing better? Also, I was listening to a podcast. I guess there's a lot of drama that was going on. There's some smoking and like drinking backstage during the games. I was like, okay, Disney stars, I see you. I see you. Can you just imagine like, having all those Disney stars together, like the fucking child stars all together competing? Like, that is so, I think that environment must have been so toxic for them. So like, I do feel bad about that. That probably fucking sucked ass. Like, yeah, let's just be real here. Hi, Moose. This is my dog, Moon. Anyways, yeah, Disney Channel games was a big part of my childhood growing up. I think I only did it twice, which is so annoying. But like I said, my sisters and I took this so seriously. And like, we would argue. We're like, your team sucks. Your team sucks. And my mom like, guys, that's not nice to say. Like, it's just a game. Like, it's just a game. I'm like, no, Mom, this is real life. Like, if we had money back then, we'd probably be betting money. And I remember my little sister got so mad because Kevin's green team, like, Kevin messed up. And she's like, are you kidding me, Kevin? And I was like, yeah. Yep, that's your boy. My boy won. He's going to the tent tonight. They're going to go sit in those cool chairs, dude. I remember watching that and being like, I want to be in that tent. Like, the tent with the winner, like, section. I wanted to be there so bad. I would have been like, yes, team. We did it. Look at us go. Like, we are iconic. But no, I was not invited, which I should have been. I should have been invited. Because I freaking... Dude, listen. Picture me, how old was I? I probably was, what, 8 or 9? They would have been like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I don't know, man. I just want to vibe with y'all. I just want to vibe. I just want to be friends. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on Disney Channel games. I loved Disney Channel games. I thought the show was iconic. Legendary. I loved it. Let's talk about Disney movies now. I'm talking like the cartoons, because I am a Disney adult. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, because I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I'm a Disney adult. I'm a proud Disney adult, but I'm not the Disney adult that like still watches Disney Channel to this day. Does that make sense? I watch old Disney and old Disney movies. Like, that's like I did watch Encanto. So that's different. I'm talking about, like, I watch like the cartoon movies, and that's literally all I watch. Like, I'm a whore for Disney movies, man. From the cartoons, like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Bambi. I love Bambi. Bambi is literally one of my favorite Disney movies ever. Belle is my favorite Disney princess. Like, I just love Disney movies so freaking much. And I was on TikTok and people were like rating like Disney princes, and I was like, that'd be so funny. And I was like, I should do that. So if you guys are interested in me doing like an episode where we rate Disney princes or like princesses, let me know, because I definitely would do that for you guys, because that sounds so fun. But I will say this. John Smith sucks. I watch Pocahontas, and I'm just like, really, what do you see in him? Like, what do you see in him? Like, he's not all that, girly. Like, Pocahontas. Pokey, do better, bestie. I will say, I think one of the cutest princes, hear me out. Prince Philip? Oh, don't even start on Prince Philip. Prince Philip is fine. Prince Philip, that man is so fine. He is so fine. Prince Naveen from Princess and the Frog. No, that movie, so good. But I am ever like in a mood where I'm like, okay, like my life is awful. I have no motivation. I need like a pick me up. I will watch Princess and the Frog. I'm going after my dreams. If Tiana can do it, I can do it. And that should be the message for everyone. If Tiana can do it, you can do it. I love Tiana. Tiana is literally, oh my god, don't even start. I love her. I love her so much. Moana, besties? Moana? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's a good movie. What was I talking about? Prince Naveen, cute. Tarzan, listen, I'm not even sitting here and lie to y'all. Like, Tarzan can get it. Tarzan's a baddie. I saw someone said that Gaston is like a 10 out of 10 listen. I feel like if you're fucking Gaston, you are not finishing Bestie. Like, he's finishing and he's going right to bed. And he's like, he probably lasts like 50 seconds. He's like, yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm tapping out and I'm going to bed. And then you have to go finish for yourself. And you're like, again Gaston. Like, you might as well go fuck the beast. And I don't support bestiality, but the beast sometimes be kind of like packing. But but I didn't say that though. There's no proof that I said that. But if I did, I did. Yeah, that's my thought on that. I'm trying to think of any other cute princess. Prince Charming. Listen, I want to be friends with Prince Charming. I think Prince Charming and I would be friends. I don't think Cinderella would like me, which is kind of rude. I always said if I ever get married, I want my first dance song to be to So This Is Love. And my husband, listen, future husband, if you're listening to this, we will learn how to slow dance like that in the movie, and we will create it. We will recreate that dance at our wedding. Yes, sir. And yes, I am single, and yes, I do have my future wedding planned out already. It's on Pinterest. It is. So future husband, you better be ready for that. Yeah, I want to be friends with him. Is there another? Kristoff, I would love to be friends with Kristoff. I think Kristoff and I would be besties. I'd be like, dude, can I use your sled? I want to go sledding. So, do you see that hill? I want to go sledding down that hill. Like, I'll be real quick. Who else would I want to be friends with? Aladdin, I just want to fuck Aladdin. Like, Aladdin's so fine. Like, Aladdin can get it. He's so cute. I might as well start rating Disney princesses now. Eugene, Flynn Rider. I feel like everyone says he's it, but I'm just like, y'all, he's definitely a player. My homeboy's a player. He met Rapunzel, and he was like, maybe he did change for the better, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He's a little sus if you ask me. I mean, he's cute. I'm wrong. He's cute. I get it. But I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust Eugene Fitzherbert. Who else? That's honestly all my brain can really think of. I saw someone say that they would smash Simba. And yeah, I did say I would smash the beast, but Simba, that is an actual animal. That is a lion. Okay? That's a lie. That's a lion. A lion. I get it. I don't get it. I don't. Simba, that would be. Can we just. If you would smash Simba or like Mufasa, I saw some people even talking about Rafiki. I'm like, Rafiki's like a grandpa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like giving you wisdom, and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna use that wisdom for something else. Like, This podcast episode really just took a turn. We went down that hill. We were up here, and we just kept going down. Honestly, I feel like I should just end it now. So we're just gonna end the podcast here. Let's just think about what I said. If you genuinely think that you would smash Simba, I just want to talk. DM me over on Instagram at Taquira Peoples. I have a Twitter, but I don't really go on Twitter that much. I actually deleted the app. I always had a Twitter addiction, which I will talk about in a different podcast episode because it was bad. But yeah, I'm gonna end the podcast here. I hope you guys enjoyed this brunch, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at 12:30 for brunch again. Bye, guys. Peace out.